Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys my setup. Right now, this is not how I'm set up when, this is not the way I set up when I'm going to cut hair, but we actually lost power, so I've been closed for like the past week, so I would usually have a towel here, some other stuff, but generally this is how my setup is. So I'm gonna show you, I don't know if you guys see my previous video on having backups, so down here in this drawer, this is usually where I keep my backup. So I like to keep a backup of everything that I use. So I have my what are these called? These magic clips. And then these, basically I like to keep it simple. So these are the ones I use the most. A wall senior and a magic clip. And then I like to always carry backup to those. So in my drawer I have like another magic clip, another wall senior. Just in case I want to switch it up, I'll sometimes use the detachable. I got my Babyliss. I got another trimmer. But these that I have up here are the ones I use the most. So I'll use the one with the gold blade on it, the Babyliss. And then I like, this is my favorite one, the Wall Detailer LI. And then for shavers, I always like to keep two shavers. A larger one when I'm covering a lot more surface, and then a little smaller one which gets in those hard to reach areas, especially above the mustache. You know what I'm talking about if you use these little small ones, how helpful it is to use this small one. I got my combs on this side. Let me just move this over a little bit. So I cut usually on this side right here. That's why I have everything on this side. I got my blow dryer down here. I got my metal clips. I got my wall premium guards, my combs, my shaving. So I keep everything on this side. This is where I stay at mostly, on the right side. And then up top here, I got, or over here on the side is where I find these toolboxes very, very helpful because they're magnetic. So if you go to Harbor Freight, you can get a lot of different kind of magnets to hang pretty much wherever you want. So I'll hang these magnets with the hook on the side of it. And there's a lot of other things you can get from Harbor Freight, like little towel, paper towel holders. I got this blow dryer holder. So I'll keep my mirror right here when I'm done to show them the back of the cut. And then I got my corded ones. I'm not gonna lie, I love wall detailers, so that's why I have it cordless and I got them corded. But these definitely are my favorite. Now of course I hate the cord, but the cordless ones, they just don't hit the same like those. They just don't have that much power. But and every once in a while I'll pull these out. I mainly only pull these out for the beard. I don't know what it is about these, but I just feel like this just hits better, especially for the beard. And if anything ever happened to my other clippers, I got a backup. And since I'm so used to using the seniors cordless, there's not that much of a difference with this one, you know. But I'd say if you guys learn how to use this, it's a big upgrade when then you switch to a cordless one. But that's pretty much my setup for this side. Then I don't know if how you guys are with your sanitary process, but I got my water bottle with my Ruzel in there. I made a video on that, like what I put inside of here for it to smell so good. Then I got my astringent. I like to keep a 40%. This is actually a Sea Breeze, so this one smells pretty good. This is a 40% astringent. And then I got cherry almond alcohol, 70%. So this one burns a little more. So I don't really use this too much on their heads. And then I put in little containers just so it doesn't take up a lot of space, the colognes by Barber Marmara. They don't come in this. I took it out of the bottle, but I like to keep these around, spray them on with this at the end, give them that nice smell, especially if the client's going to work or going out after. That's what I'll keep. And I would definitely recommend keeping some styptic liquid. I mean, the powder is good too. I keep the powder and my first aid kit inside of here. I keep my first aid kit. You're definitely gonna want to keep that. You're gonna want to have your first aid kit or your, blood exposure, which in here is where you're gonna want to have your styctic powder and all your other stuff. But don't overlook that. If you ever cut yourself, don't keep working. Definitely just tell the client, get your stuff, get your little kit out, have that ready and handy. And yeah, you don't want to cross-contaminate and get that blood all over the client. And then another thing, I've noticed some barbers, I don't know why, they won't keep Barbicide. They'll just not use that at all. And I'll see some that use this, but you definitely want to have your Barbicide and, mix it properly, the 2 ounces for every 32 ounces or whatever. Then I keep this is basically all my disinfectant stuff. That, I got my clipper oil. This I don't use on the client's neck. Okay, you're not supposed to, it's actually not sanitary. This I just use to clean off surfaces, clean off my clippers when I'm done, if I'm not using the air hose. And definitely gonna want to keep some hand sanitizer on your station. But yeah, this is pretty much my setup. Then I got, for better lighting, I have the ring lights up here. So I got 2 ring lights and the power bar right there. So this gives me plenty of lighting, even though the shop lights might not be the best. So with this setup right here, like, I have no problem cutting, even if all the other lights in the whole shop were out. And I got my little Spider-Man logo up there. On every station, I've pretty much Marvel themed it. So I got like the second station. Oh, that's DC, but I got Batman, Superman, and then at the other station over here, all the way at the end, I got the Captain America. And then this is also something that I would recommend having, is a premium UV sterilizer. So when I turn this on, the UV light turns on. It keeps, I put it on these little metal trays. It keeps your blades sanitary. You could put your combs, your brushes. This actually is for like kitchen. I've seen these, they sell them for your kitchens to put like your little condiments, but it's very helpful to just spin it around. I got my shaving stuff here, some of my texture powders, my sea salt sprays and all that. And then over here, just a bunch of products that I like to use to style the hair after. And then this is a big plus, the towel warmer. This one also has a UV light inside of it to sanitize everything, but I'm telling you, if you guys don't use a towel warmer, I would recommend buying one, investing in one, and trying it out. It's definitely nice to have a towel warmer right by your station. So this is pretty much the setup of how my station is. I'm pretty basic. I don't have anything too fancy, but I definitely have everything that I need to cut